Hello, and welcome to the Uninkables Team League podcast. My name is ZeGaming, and today I am with my good friend Hills. Hills, how you doing today?
What's up? We are doing pretty well. We just came off such a crazy high watching the end of that Ink tournament this weekend.
Yes.
And we're tuning in today for some even better Lorcana set in a local stage here in North Carolina.
Heck yeah. I'm very excited. This is actually two of my teammates today for this feature match. Just happened to work out. We got Maverick Charlie on green purple versus KYC Press on his Yurple, his yellow purple. He actually recently just took out a top table traders enchanted tournament with yellow purple. That's actually in one of our previous live streams, so you can kind of get a sneak peek of this deck already. I'm not exactly sure what changes he's made since that point, but I can't imagine he's changed a ton. And Charlie, I'm very familiar with. He, Garrett, and I work on green purple pretty often, so I pretty much know his list already. Green purple is Charlie's pet deck, so I would say he's gonna be right at home with this. KYC, I know him originally for red blue control, like pre-rotation. So seeing him on yellow purple, I imagine it has to be some kind of like control shell, whatever it is. He's very much a control player.
I did play against both of these at the Tabletop Traders tournament, hosted by Dick Burns, and I played Garrett, but I'm assuming that if they're working together, Charlie and Garrett are running pretty close lists here. And KYC's deck is in fact a very much control deck. Both of them stomped me. I played Garrett in the top 8, and I played KYC going into the top cut. And that deck moves fast. I can tell you from experience, it moves fast.
Yeah. So I can also tell you firsthand, I also went against Garrett, and he destroyed me. He's a very good friend of mine, though. I'm happy he was able to take that tournament home. Actually, no, I'm sorry. KYC did. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
KYC actually did. I'm sorry. Go in the finals. Yeah. I'm waiting for the rematch. But yeah, KYC, good friend in the team. Wonderful personality. He is so funny. Like anytime he walks in the room, it's just a good time. And Charlie's got the charisma. He brings all the good smiles for the team. So we got great characters playing today. And you seem to have plenty of history on the competitive table with them. So happy to hear it.
I will be intrigued to see if any deck changes or any cards are made. I know KYC was talking about some changes that he was thinking about making. He had texted some cards in that looked pretty interesting, pretty fun, and I'm intrigued to see. Like I told you before, are we still on the fort build for the green purple, or are we doing some Brainiac deck that I've seen bouncing around and actually just got crushed by?
Oh yeah, in your league matchup, yeah, I saw that from Accomplished Mystics. Man, that's a pet deck for me. So Mystics, good job, you picked well. No bias whatsoever. But yeah. Charlie, I would say, doesn't really do the Brainiac stuff. He is always been like a tempo guy. Like he also plays like Purple Steel, like that's kind of his side deck. This is like he likes to be very proactive, but not full on like aggro. Like he likes some back and forth, I would say, in his gameplay. Like he really likes to have a lot of choices. And so we're gonna see what we got going on today. Here we are. This is over at the Unplugged house. Unplugged Games. They welcome us to their home to play Lorcana all the time, and we say, hey, you know what? Can we bring the camera rig and just, since we're all practicing for Ink and stuff anyway, and you got league matches, why don't we just bring the camera stuff? And they said, bet, let's go for it. You bring everything on over. Bring your cars, bring your camera, bring your lights. Let's all play. So here we are with Charlie versus KYC. Before we start, do you have any calls you want to make? Who you think is getting this?
Oh, see, I can see if Charlie establishes snow forts, which is a big card for this set. If he establishes snow forts, he could take it, but can KYC out-tempo that? Because snow fort makes it extremely difficult to fight back, and if KYC gets some lanterns out there and just starts flooding the board, then Charlie's gonna have no other option but just to try to take him out at that point. So it's really what purple deck is gonna win, and that's kind of where we're at this set. It's purple versus dogs, and
yeah,
this very intrigued to see this game because I actually didn't get to see it when we were at tabletop. So I'm very excited to see how this plays out.
Okay, so let me tell you, when it was Garrett versus KYC, man, that was a grind. That was a crazy finals. If you ever get a chance to look at the live stream of it, man, definitely take some homework from that. That was a crazy top finals. But here we are today with KYC versus Charlie. So we're going to see how he adapts against Charlie playing green purple. I'm not gonna say any calls because technically I kind of already know what happened, but I'm very, very interested to see how it happened because I have not seen any of this whatsoever. I have purposely not looked at any of this ahead of time. So I'm very excited to see how this happened because to be honest, I wasn't expecting the outcome to happen. So we'll see.
Suspense ending.
Yeah, I know. I'm really curious how this happened. So we had the camera rig running the whole evening, so I had to kind of find this match in here. All right. As you can tell, it's been a long day of playing because the play mats are going all over the place.
I do like the hand rigs. It's kind of nice. I didn't see it on the Twitch this morning on JDZ, but it's nice that you can kind of see what's in everybody's hand there.
That's something personally, like, Behold the Iceman and I, we take pride in this because it's something we've not criticized. That's not the right word. But like that's like if we had to like give like some feedback to a lot of those bigger streams and stuff, honestly, just hand cams. Like, because a lot of times the casters have to kind of guess what's in the player's hands. But here, you kind of just get to see it. It's right there. And the viewers can, pause and play and watch the whole thing and be like, okay, he's got this, and this in hand. And she's got that, and this in hand. Like, we don't have to guess. We just know. And part of the whole reason why we also do these videos is for actually like Charlie and KYC and whoever else is featured. They can actually go back and watch these games for themselves. We want this to be a resource for local players and anyone else that watches these. So
it's really helpful.
We want this to be very informative.
Yeah, and then you get to grow as a player because then you can see what exactly you're choosing and when.
All right, so Charlie's got the Flynn. I like seeing the Flynn's. Personally, when I play green purple, he's kind of a pet favorite of mine. I love boosting in general, but I think that's go right.
Boost is so nice. Yeah. I like the boost. I've played around with a couple green purple decks after I got stomped at tabletop by Garrett. I talked to him a lot about the deck, and you're seeing two octopuses being played out. Battle of the Squids.
Battle for the Squids. Yep.
I don't know how I feel about Flynn. I tried playing Flynn, and you definitely don't. I don't think he's really a 1-drop. I think you have to play him more on like a 3-drop curve. But then you got your Snow Fort because he's boost for 2. So, but when you boost him, you get the +2 attack and you get the extra lore when he quests, and you can bounce him and get another card from underneath of him. So he's pretty useful. Yep. As a 1-drop. I don't know. I just started playing around with the color combination myself, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
I personally like. it's a card that has ooh, I love the White Rabbits too. That's a new favorite of mine as well. I would say Flynn is really, really good because of the flexibility. Not so much the power, just the flexibility. Because you play him on one, and you can just keep him as a 1/2/1, just quest for one here and there as you can. But when it's free, boost him up, and then just start questing for 2. If you expect the Hades to come down and ink your Flynn's, boost them up ahead of time, because then you know what, you get 2 ink off of that. You expect a bounce, fair. You get 2 cards.
Then another new card from this set, the Grandmother Willow. Have you gotten to play with that, Corwin?
Oh gosh, yeah, a bit. I actually have played around a little bit with yellow purple as well. I'm a purple player at heart, so I've played pretty much every purple combination. But yeah, yellow purple. I do like the Willows. I've actually dropped them though for yellow purple because I'm actually on a more control build myself. And I've actually moved on to Huey's from set 8.
Oh, okay. To get a bigger body out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's not really many 1-drops. So you're not like doing the will like in dogs where you like play a Willow and then a 1-drop for free. You're not really doing that in this deck.
Yeah.
So just get the bigger body.
That's fair. I do wish that the Willow, what would have made it a little bit better. Yeah, that alligator is gonna eat his board.
I love Louis, dude. He's my favorite green card, I think.
He is a disruptor for sure. He will disrupt your board and disrupt your game plan. I do think it's the Willow would be less of how we say a broken card is if you had to exert her to use her ability. If she wasn't such like a static like first character you play all the time, then she wouldn't be as crazy as she is, but she's
basically like a bigger Pluto. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think she'd be played then, but
no.
but I think it's a cool card. I like Willow, but yeah, it's a little crazy. There's that value coming in from the Genie draw, making Royal Guard have a Challenger +2, so then it can one-shot that Louis, protecting the Willow, because I'm pretty sure he gave Willow Reckless.
Yes. Yeah.
I will say, I also... Oh, there's that Snow Fort.
Snow Fort. There we go.
There it is. Yeah, I personally love Louis, like... Shout out to Dominic over along with the Ohana crew. Dominic, like, he played that against me when Louis first came out, and I've loved that card ever since. So Dominic, watching, you're the GOAT. You got me loving Green Purple more.
He actually just won the House of Cards delayed set champs from the last set. He just won. They allowed set 11, and he won with Green Purple. I watched it. It was a great match.
Yes.
I think he took out like 3 Blurple decks on cam. So, and Louis just wrecked him, bro. It's on.
Is it live? Was it a live stream?
I know it was live stream. I don't know. I'll have to reach out and see if they.
I would love to watch that.
It.
Again, Dominic is a good friend of mine from the Ohana crew. Like sets ago, we were like talking like constantly about the deck. So,
so good.
Anytime I can see him doing well, I'm happy about it.
He is like very focused on Green Purple right now. And it is pretty. It's pretty good into the meta currently. We're just waiting for somebody to break it open.
I think he and Garrett and Charlie are making that happen. Like they're putting in the work right now.
For sure.
But yeah, the Surfer Stitch, man.
Yeah, so it looked like we sang a Cood with Genie, and that allowed us to play the Surfer Stitch for 2 less.
Yeah, along with the Willow discount.
Oh,
yeah. Stacks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yep. So for 4, you get to play a Surfer Stitch for 4. How's that?
I want to play that.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
And you draw 1 card with a Cood, And then you draw another 2 cards with Stitch, so you're just refilling your hand at that point.
Yeah, like KYC is like never running out of gas with this deck. Like I've played a different version of this deck, and like you just don't run out of cards. That's never an issue. It's a ridiculous amount of card draw.
If you get up to 8, if he's playing Banish the what is it? The new board wipe that we have, the Raging Storm. And then he just has enough. He has enough cards in his hand to just continually fill the board again. And he did it to me.
Yep. Oh, so he was on Raging Storm over at
I think so. Or he just killed everybody that I had on the board, which is also possible.
That's also very possible. He has like I'm pretty sure he's running 4x Demona. So he's able to just build up the board, you know, drop Demona, draw a couple cards, and just crash all these heavy statted yellow characters like Surfer Stitch into
big boys. Oh yeah.
Very small characters. Oh gosh, double Willow. Golly, man. Oh, he's gonna get another discount. Yep.
Oh,
Elsa for 4. Elsa for 4 because of that second Willow. The first Willow discounts the second Willow, and then the second Willow allows him to play Elsa for 4 instead of 5. So, yeah.
Tricky.
Ooh,
and then next turn, he'll have a discount of 2 on the first character that he plays.
Yep. I mean, it's legit. I mean, I like Willow. I just think that because of how fragile Willow can be, I personally like Huey. But
that's true.
It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake to play Willow. I don't think it's just a different style. But yeah, just one cat like messes up the Willow trees, and I'm kind of waiting to see those cats start popping up because I know both of them have to be playing 4x cats. So we're gonna see people throwing cats at each other.
They saw one in KYC's hand just now as he's flipping through his cards.
Okay.
But if you're playing purple and you're not playing 4 cats, are you playing Lorcana? That's the question nowadays.
True. True. I think that's almost like mandatory. I think the only deck that can kind of get away with cutting like 1 is like Blurple. But that's because they're skipping the 4. But even then, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just that good. It's like the cat. He's just that cat, man. He's that guy.
And you get 2 of them on board, you're not keeping damage. You're just going to fling it around. Yeah. So we saw Go-Go come down, and I did see another Snow Forts. Oh, he did play it. He played, so he has no cards in hand. Meanwhile, KYC picked up half his deck in the last 2 turns.
I think he's getting ready for Demona. That's why he played it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to be able to draw 3 cards instead of 2. And it's just another character for KYC to deal with. And he's got double fort. So, like, you know, even Elsa's not taking out Go-Go at this point. Or the Genie. Like, honestly, this is weird.
Genie would almost kill Elsa at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a very weird board right now.
And what? The characters have resist +2 on KYC's turn.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's nasty.
Okay, so we got a Cood and discount.
Oh another Willow.
I could already hear, like, if Press was here watching this and it was someone else playing this deck, he'd be like, another Willow? Man, that's crazy. Like, again, I love Press. Like, anytime he's in the room, like, we are all laughing. We are all enjoying watching it because he is such an animated guy. So, like, any, like, hype moment in the game, he makes it, like, 1 level higher than that. And it's so great. He'd be like, another Willow! But yeah, man, I don't know how KYC gets out of this. Because, like, yeah, like, I guess he's going to have to start racing him with these bigger stat characters. Like, I mean, the Surfers are still big. So, like, he could just start questing out, and Charlie's just gonna have to find a way to deal with him, and he doesn't get to resist on his turn, so it's not like he can really crash into them. You know what I mean? Like, he can resist on KYC's turn to, like, take the hits, okay, but if he tries to take these evasives and crash into KYC's evasives, then it's not going to go that well for him. Oh, Louis with double snow fort is brutal.
What's interesting is
brutal.
He has another snow fort in his hand. I don't know if you saw that.
So he's choosing not to play it.
That's interesting.
Probably because he wants to start pressuring with lore.
I don't blame him.
Because he's only got 5 ink. So you can only play one or the other. I think that's correct.
And
because
that alligator is going to be a essentially 6/5. Because he's got the resist 2 on his opponent's turn. And so he could really put a dent into one of those Surfing Stitch.
Yeah. And I think that's his plan. He just wants to put a big chunk on, at least into one of those. Horseman Strikes, dude. That's brutal.
Oh, a second
Another one. He said, what would you do about the second one?
But he still hasn't played a character this turn, so he can play a character with a discount of 4 still.
A discount of 4? He has 5 ink for one character right now.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, dude. He just played for free.
He just played a cat for free. That's crazy.
Yo.
This board state is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad.
Yeah,
for Charlie
okay. This is where he starts coming back though. Like now Charlie's in trouble. Oh my gosh.
So Stitch is just gonna feed the cat every time. He's gonna run into Louis. He won't be able to kill Louis, but because I think Stitch is attacks for 4, 8 willpower.
Okay, so he's gonna take back 3 damage there. Yeah. So he's now a 4/4. So, like, at this point, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, so he's gonna quest for 3. But I don't know what he can do here. Like, I don't know what Charlie does here.
I do see a Demona in KYC's hand.
Yeah, I think he's purposely just holding it because he doesn't need it. Like, he's had it for a while.
He only has 2 cards in his hand, so you're just gonna refill your opponent at that point.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think he's... Yeah, so he's gonna play that Elsa. And he's gonna crash... Yep, get rid of that Cheshire Cat. Get that out of there before he starts going crazy with it.
Exactly.
100% you do that.
How do you kill the Stitch that's sitting over here?
I think he almost has to, right? I think he has to.
Just to slow him down.
Yeah, I think you just have to slow him down.
We see another cat in KYC's hand. It looks like it.
And
so if he doesn't kill it, then...
Also, if he draws another cat, that's just such a blowout. Like, I think he just has to... He quests.
Oh, he opted to quest. Oh.
Okay. He's got another Surfer Stitch, dude. Oh my gosh.
He just paid 3 ink for that card.
Yeah. That's
He draws 2 for it.
He said, what would you do about the 3rd Stitch? Like, oh my gosh. Another Horseman Strikes. I'm reacting like KYC would right now. He's like, another Horseman Strikes, dude. That's the 3rd one. Oh my gosh.
I think we see all laughs on KYC side. And he has another lantern. Man, that's nuts.
This is crazy. This is such an insane board right now.
He doesn't even have to worry about the lore he could be getting from the Willows. He could just quest with these 3 big Stitches and be perfectly fine.
Yeah, he is not worried about questing like that. Like he just needs to make sure they stay so he can just keep playing all these characters after he draws like a billion cards from Stitches and Demonas and whatever else. He finally plays that third Snow Fort, but I think it's too late here. He didn't really have a good window to play it before, but it's just what he had to do, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have anybody on board, and I think that means KYC. No, because we killed the other Stitch, so we're still in for another turn.
Right.
Oh.
But
oh.
I mean, I think he's got it because he's just starts questing out with
I
Willows.
forgot about the Willows.
Yeah, to me, the Willows are kind of like, unless it's absolutely free, you never quest with them because of just how much value they give you. But like, you can kind of like keep them sitting there, almost like a goat, like a Merlin goat. It's just like, yeah, this is, as long as it stays on the board, I only need to hit to 19 lore now. Because this Willow, once I get to that 19 threshold, I just turn Willow sideways.
I mean, if Charlie had seen a cat that game, then it would have been over for the Willows. But it's just free ink sitting there, essentially.
He just couldn't deal with it.
KYC's really playing a 3-color deck. He's actually playing purple, yellow, and blue at this point with the ramp he put out on the board.
That's what it feels like, man. It's crazy.
See,
it's absolutely crazy.
You like take a turn off to like set up your ramp piece, just like a blue deck, and then you can just flood the board with all these big-bodied characters, just like the old red-blue days. You know, you get Maleficent Dragon out there, Maui Shark.
I just saw levers. Yeah, Charlie was on levers. I saw him. He had pulled a lever in hand, so he's definitely doing the Garrett spice. He's rocking the pull the lever and wrong levers.
And so talking to Dom, you don't run 4 and 4 normally. You run 4 and 3, is what I heard.
That's what I've seen. Like I've seen like 4 and 3, 4 and 2, you know, things like that. You're not doing 4 and 4, but the fact that like okay, now I know for sure that like Charlie and Garrett are like on basically almost the exact same lists. That was like the thing I was wondering for sure. Like, was Charlie playing like almost verbatim the list? Because I know, like I said, they're like in the lab together, like figuring this deck out.
I will say Charlie was nice enough to Garrett was nice enough to show me his list, because I was just like, how? What do you have in there? And I will say, and I'm intrigued to see if Charlie has it in his deck, Big Mama. That is the card.
Big Mama.
She's a beast. Like, let's go. You get a Snow Fort out, and she's Gucci.
Ooh,
like,
turn 1 Angel. Let's go. But yeah, Garrett is such a great guy. Like, honestly, like Garrett, if you watch this, goated. Anyway, he's just so much fun to play the game with. Fantastic player. And like you said, he's just so nice. Like, he's just one of the nicest players I've ever met. There's that turn 2 Akud.
Killer.
It's brutal, man. I don't know. What's he gonna be playing? Is he
gonna play the Willow for free, draw a card, and then he could play another 2-drop character with the 1 ink he has on board, or he could ink and play a 3-drop character.
I think that's what he's gonna go with, because I think he's gonna play that cat. Just develop it now.
Well, it would only cost 1 ink, right? Because Akud is 2 less.
Mm-hmm.
I find mad respect. Both players are playing with the new underdog cards.
But he can do the lantern and then play the cat.
Play it
Yo,
for free.
this man's right now. This is, like you said, he's playing like 3 colors right now. Oh man, I love this deck. I think Yurple's becoming like one of my favorites. Like these are the 2 color combos I'm the most interested in. Like personally, as a purple player, like Yurple and green purple. Like these are 2 really cool like color combos that do so many different things.
And completely
so I'm very happy to
different.
see them
Even
right
though
here.
they have the 1 color in common, which just means evasive and draw a ton of cards, they're doing 2 different things at that point.
Like totally different. That's honestly why I like purple, because it's just like, yeah, all right, I'm always gonna have card draw. I'm always gonna like have like these evasive cores and challenger cores and stuff. Like, yeah, I know I have this, so that part's always kind of the same. But then the spice comes in with the second color you throw in, and it's like night and day difference. Like green purple is like a completely different deck from Blurple.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
for
totally,
sure.
totally different. And then even Yurple, yeah, it's very similar to Blurple, but it's got like really cool like text, like all these weird removals. It now has a board wipe. You know, it's yep, there it is.
Ooh.
Let me tell you about them removals, man. That's what I'm saying.
I honestly do not like that card.
I like it. It feels weird at times, but like
as a Blurple
if
player, it just disheartens me when you play against yellow.
yeah, that lantern
Like,
doing
cool.
work right now.
Hey, it's putting out lots of characters.
Ellenway, that's a really fun card. I love that card.
See, I think he had the Greatest Showman. He inked it earlier. So you get that with the support with the Elonwe, and you can take out a Demona. Well, I guess Demona has 5 of herself, but you can buff up something and get rid of it, like Louis.
Ooh, okay, so the Webby, but it's not gonna get much value at the moment.
No, because his ramp is coming from that little lantern sitting off to the side.
I know. It's the wrong kind of ramp. But let me tell you, I love Webby as a card. She's also one of my favorite green cards. So I think Louis is still like my favorite green card, but then Webby's like right behind him. Like just like she was the original underdog card before we got all these new underdogs like the White Rabbit and Angel. Webby was the original because she's just made the on the draw matchup so much better. Gosh, man, look at this board.
Especially going against an actual blue deck, you can just start ramping every turn
it's
without
free.
using any of your cards in your hand.
It's free. That matchup is
And she
like
has-
100-0.
And she has ward, she's great. You'd have to kill her with all your characters.
Yeah, I did
It's
Brainiac
looking-
with Webby. That was fun.
It's looking a little scary for Charlie, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, this board. I've played enough purple at this point to tell you, like, no, this is, you do not want to be here right now if you're Charlie. I'm sorry, Charlie, brother. I'm sorry. I know him well enough to know that, like, he's having a good time. He knows how to roll these games off his shoulder and just move on. But I know this has to be a little brutal.
Yeah, KYC
The
is just
John
not
Silver,
letting up.
man, that's cool.
John Silver.
That's a cool one. Yeah. I almost want to say he might. Oh, he's at 4. If he was at 5, going to 6, I would say like maybe he'll play that. Pick Ellenway, so
If something reckless. Yeah.
to make sure she can't support. That would be actually pretty sick.
And he couldn't choose Webby to move damage with the cat, so.
Mm-hmm. It would basically force him. It would force KYC to challenge with the other characters, like the more valuable characters, to keep Ellenway around, which is valid. Like yeah.
Oh yeah.
He has double cat, so this is where I'm saying like he's in trouble. Like Charlie's in trouble. Like double cat, that's tough. Thankfully though, Webby has ward, so he can't actually move damage to Webby.
Would just have to crash his characters into Webby to take him out.
And right now, Webby is effectively a 3/5 with the Snow Fort. Okay, so we're gonna ink John Silver.
Ink it. Take out
Okay.
the Angel.
Okay.
No easy Akuts here.
Yeah, we've already gotten enough of those this game. Ooh, let's go.
We're gonna take out the Octopus. Okay.
All right. That was a good turn. It was looking a little rough. That was a sick turn. Yep, don't forget to boost the card underneath.
Are you playing anything in purple to bounce your cards? So like the cat's boosted.
Sometimes I slide in some Olafs.
Olaf. I think that's what
Right
Garrett
now,
was
my
playing.
yellow purple, I am running Madam Elephants.
Such a strong
but-
card. I like the elephant.
Yeah. it helps against purple steel specifically. That's why she's in there. It's not even really for the boost stuff, because I'll be honest with you. Personally, I think the whole like, oh, I need to play like these bounce cards to like get these boost cards out back into my hand. I find that's a trap. Personally, like if you overcommit to that, you know what I mean? Like if you overcommit to it and like kind of put weird cards in your deck, like magical maneuvers and stuff. And Mim Elephant is a good card, but it's not for every deck. You know, if you're starting to do stuff like that, I feel like that's where you can get into trouble, because you're like overcommitting to a very situational thing.
How did he kill the cat? Wouldn't the cat have resist +1? Oh, he boosted it with Elenwe, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, boost with Elenwe. Yeah, it looks like he just traded the cat for a cat, and that's totally fine.
Yeah,
he's got one. He's still got one cat. He needs another 4 to even like crash this web in the cat, and even then, that's not great.
It's not good for him.
Yeah, it's really not. We're kind of back to square one here. He's got a big old demon on board. He does have another fort in hand. He's got Louis. I can't quite see what those last 2 cards are. Oh, Cat, and I think Elsa. Yeah, Elsa, Cat, Louis, and Fort. He's only got 5 ink though, so maybe we have to ink. Maybe we ink the one of the 3 drops. I think it would have to be Cat, and then play Fort and Louis. I think that would be.
None of them. You don't see any other evasives on the board, so Elsa's free to swing at that point. Yeah.
Well, that, and also you kind of want to keep it for the next turn, I think, because double Fort with an Elsa is pretty nice. So if KYC plays like a genie next turn, you literally just play Elsa and crash it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at least so Louis can like give like Elenwe Reckless, and then now you're forced to throw your cat or your Demona to save Elenwe, which I think you kind of have to, because like Elenwe's literally doing nothing. With double Fort.
If he plays a double Fort and plays the Louis, right?
Yeah.
Then he's sitting at. You have to run the Demona into the Louis, and then at that point, the Mona and the Louis, they both die at that time.
Yeah.
Because Louis would be hitting for 6, and so that seems like a pretty good trade. And then your Webby could even take out the cat as well.
Yeah.
He's got options. What is he gonna?
Yeah, he's
the question.
Yeah, this is a tough turn. I mean, it really is. Like, I can see a couple different lines here, but that's probably the one I would go with. But I'm not there, so you know, like Charlie's historically, Charlie's the better player than me. You know, I'm gonna say that right now. Both of these players are way better than me. Yeah, I think he's going. I think he's gonna go for that play. Yep.
There you go.
So he's gonna take out the cat. Honestly, I see that. Yeah, sure. And then I think you. Is he inking?
Oh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I think I would.
I think your line was. Because then you get rid of a 2-quester on the board. Oh.
Yeah, because you kind of like pin the. Like you get rid of the Elenwe, and then you kind of like force the trades with the cat and the Demona.
I thought we had an anomaly on our hands. I thought KYC had run out of cards. Oh, that's why you keep the Elsa. I see it. You're right.
Yep, I knew it was coming. I'm playing the purple to know. Like, I'm like, no. You keep that Elsa as much as possible.
Is one of the most valuable purple cards to have in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a book on the board. Does green have any way to deal with item removal?
Yes, but not many people play it. It was something Garrett and I actually even talked about.
Okay.
We were talking about Fred, which is basically Benja as a hero.
Okay.
It's like the same stat line. It's just hero tag instead of mentor and king. But he's in green rather than steel.
Interesting.
So for anyone watching that doesn't know, Fred is a 3-cost emerald character, inkable, 2 power or 2 strength, 3 willpower, quest for 2, and when you play him, banish an item. Just pretty bare basics. But not many people play him in green decks right now. I remember Gary and I talking about maybe just putting in 1 or 2.
For the pesky chromacons and dogs alone, I feel like item removal is fair. But I did see a lot of lists aren't running chromacon anymore, so
well, that's why
switching to all under the sea. People are teching too hard for it. Yep,
and anyone that took the chromacons out and just went all in on under the sea, like I'm blanking on his name. I know him. I've seen his name everywhere. Sailor, I believe.
Sailor,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just won Ink. Yeah.
Champion
he was
of inking.
4x on Under the Sea, and 4x on Della Lullabies. So
That is a choice. Yeah, I like it.
It was a great choice. I would have done that.
And he had the 2 Amber champions, the Mickey Singer 8, to help you with singing some of those Under the Seas.
Yep.
It would have served him well with this board. KYC does have all but 1 character would fall to Under the Sea. And same for Charlie. Let's see. So the Webby could take out a Demona if we boosted the cat and moved 2 damage to the Demona. He did not play the Elsa.
No.
Interesting.
He went for pull the lever, draw more cards.
Oh, I see. He's got to keep up with KYC's hand.
I kind of blanked. I'm not quite sure if he drew Palace Guard with the pull the lever, but if he didn't, I probably would have played Elsa there, crash into Genie, and then played the guard, so that would pull the lever. I can get a +2 challenger. I would have +3 challenger on my Palace Guard.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
Oh wait, no, but he only had the Elsa left, so he had to have drawn it. Yeah, I'm being silly right now. I didn't do the math.
You're good.
Okay, so now he's looking through the discard because it's getting a pretty big stack there. But the other stack's in his hand, like
yeah,
can't wait to see he's got like half his deck in his hand right now. It's crazy.
And he's slowly inching away from Charlie, very slowly, because he decided not to quest with the Genie. Instead, he decided to play the Akud.
Yeah, he's not in a hurry.
No.
He's not in a particular hurry.
Trying to build his board back up to the monstrosity that it was earlier.
Yep. Oh,
and we got another Genie.
One. Another one.
There it goes.
Yeah. There we go.
He sang the Akud earlier, so with the 2 lanterns, that's pretty much a free card at that point. With 2 resources.
It is literally free. That's insane.
Playing the Dumbo or the book? We're gonna crack a book.
Gosh, man.
KYC's making me want to play this deck.
It's fun. I played Yellow Purple actually just yesterday at my locals, and it's you just never run out of steam.
I like having cards in my hand. I'm not gonna lie. I tried playing dogs, and you very quickly, so quickly run out of cards.
Yeah. I really like the I've played a couple different builds now of yellow purple. I was trying a weird one yesterday that didn't even run Demona 6. If you've seen Myers Madness is I believe how it's pronounced, but Mad Hatters.
Yeah.
He had a yellow purple Raging Storm deck that like basically you're playing like almost like classic red purple control, where you protect the library and just board wipe and just let those libraries generate you cards when your characters get banished, but then also you're just generating lore every turn. And I just felt right back at home. I was playing like set 3, set 4, set 5 red purple all over again, and it felt great. But one of the things, if Madness ever hears this, I would say really like the list. I like it a lot also because for our locals, I try to find lists that are actually competitive, that are also more budget friendly. And I would say his list actually meets that threshold because it's not running Dumbos, it's not running D6. The only like high dollar card in the deck is actually the 5 cost looking for a deal Hades. So like that altogether is like $80 just for the 4, but then every other card in the deck is like $4 or less. So like I think the deck was like 140, 150, which I kind of consider like high end of budget tier when I'm looking at decks to suggest to people. Because I won't suggest any like bad budget deck because, you know, I don't want them to even waste $50 on the budget deck if it's not good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I'm not going to like lie to people and suggest them just because the price tag is low. Like I want people to play with, you know, competitive decks because I want to play against them with competitive decks. But I also, you know, take in mind for my local players like where they're at competitively or what they want to invest into this game, and I try to hit that sweet spot for each individual player. So yellow purple, honestly guys, I think it's legit. Even the non-Dumbo, we just see a Dumbo now from KYC, but you don't need it. Like me personally, I don't think you need Dumbo. And it kind of helps people get. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Purple Steel even is starting to go away from Dumbo. I've seen a lot of lists that they're just playing Yzma, and it's kind of just baiting out some of those Let It Goes and Into the Unknown, just us to see, you know, because if they don't have it, then Yzma's going to draw you cards, and it's going to be GG's at that point because you can't. I mean, 3 cards, a refill of 3 cards is kind of crazy.
Yeah. You have to answer Yzma immediately. You cannot let her sit.
No.
You just can't. Man, this is...
So we've emptied our hand.
Yep. He's getting ready for another D6.
However, we don't have any evasive characters, so...
Oh, wow. Charlie's side? He's got the one go-go.
That's true. All the way over there in the corner.
Yep. Oh wait, does he have it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think he's got it.
Oh, he has it. He has it right now. 1, 2.
He can't quest because he gave something reckless, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
So
he
can't.
played the Louis.
He can't do the Dumbo effect.
Wait a minute.
Lore.
Wait, who did he reckless? I didn't quite catch it.
I think it was the genie.
Okay, well that puts him at 19 if he just quests out. Yo, that's crazy. Now see, this is the power of Dumbo though. So like you gotta take that into account. Like if you're not playing Dumbo, like this is something like if you expect a lot more like green decks coming up, they're probably gonna run Louis, and if they are running Louis or any other reckless, then Dumbo stonks go up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
This guy is just...
Now he's just flexing. Now he's just flexing. Sick. He's saying, pass, man. I just threw out like my entire hand. Let's go. Let's go.
Right,
I'm
Charlie,
at 19 with like 30 lore on board. Like, let's go.
No joke. In that one go-go with 4 evasive characters, because we just
And he's
played a
got the
second
one
Dumbo.
Demona. If he wanted to, he could just refill the hand right now. Oh my gosh, his last card is D6. And Charlie called that too, because you saw him empty his hand. So he was like, all right, I'm just going to empty the hand and just be ready for D6. And
KYC's like, bet, I'll play every other card in my hand
yes,
except for
and
that
go to
Demona.
19. He's like, I don't even need it right now.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I don't even know what Charlie
Take
can
out
do
the
here.
Halloween. I mean,
Yeah.
unless he's got a B prep up his hand, I think it's over.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate Charlie because he does try to play it all out. He wants to
why
make
not?
sure.
We're here.
Yeah, we're here. We're practicing. That's the context right now. They're playing for reps.
there we go.
At this point in time, they were getting ready for Ink. Like, and then yeah, there it is.
That's GG's.
That's GG's. So
And not much you can do. I mean, he got it down to the 2 Dumbos, but not much you can do when KYC literally just throws up his whole entire hand on the board.
right,
Like, that's crazy.
absolutely crazy. But those were great games. Fantastic.
That was an absolute treat to watch.
Absolutely. And I mean, like, fantastic stuff from Press. Like, he showed the power of Yellow Purple, man. Yellow Purple is a beast. And like I said, there's budget friendly versions out there that like you can definitely pick up. So if you want like a competitive purple deck that actually really kind of targets the purple decks, Yellow Purple is it. I mean, look at what's happened to Purple Steel, right? Like, they're off Dumbo now. Honestly, because of Yellow Purple, like, they have to take into account that Horseman Strikes exists. So you can't afford to waste 4 ink on a character that doesn't do something immediately and then gets Horseman Strikes and they draw a card. So it's like,
There's nothing worse playing as a Blurple player. You ramp, you get your turn 4, you don't have that genie that you're looking for, but you have Dumbo. So you're like, well, cool, I'll play him, I'll play Elsa on 5, I'll draw a card later. And then the yellow player plays Horseman Strike and your game is now dissolved into nothing. Because now your draw engine's gone and your like sequential board state is gone as well.
right.
That card really frustrates me. But it's good.
It's really good.
It's good. It keeps purple in check, so we want to do that because purple will run away with it every time at that point.
Right. Honestly, the game needed it. The game needed it.
Sure.
and at the time, because this came out in whispers, Horseman Strikes, Yellow needed it. Like, now we kind of like, Yellow's pretty good right now. Like, they're fine. But even last set, it was kind of like, yeah, Yellow we could throw a bone to Yellow and give them evasive hate.
Something, yes. Yeah, they took away Rapunzel and then they had to dig it out after that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I guess KYC isn't playing, he very clearly doesn't need it. He isn't playing the new Ohana Means Family.
My opinion on that card. I don't like that card.
It.
I don't like it. When you don't have that effect on a body, it really does change it quite a bit. Rapunzel was amazing because she could sing Bolt, she could
Zeus.
quest for 2. She could actually kind of feed into herself because you play like one Rapunzel, draw cards, you sing or challenge into something, and then you play a second Rapunzel and then draw off the first Rapunzel's damage.
Absolutely.
All that. Like, it was
Just
crazy what Rapunzel did. But Ohana Means Family, I've found so far that it's kind of clunky. Okay. And it has a really high ceiling. Like, you could draw like 7 cards. Like, if you had Monstro, like, you could draw like 7 cards off of that. But like, let's be real, is that happening? Probably not.
No. Not very often.
Not often. So I personally think, like, It's fine. It's fine. It's not terrible, but it's if you're playing it, it's probably like a 1 or 2 of.
I've
2
never
of the
seen
max.
somebody play all 4. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
No. But then at that point, it's like, why play it? Just play something better.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, that was a great matchup. I love seeing Charlie play green purple again. Like, I know he was off of it for a little while. Like, he always plays it a little bit each set, but then, you know, if the meta doesn't call for it, then he switches over to purple steel or something else, whatever's like kind of more for his style, which usually is purple steel. But he said, nah, this is it. It's green purple now. Like we're doing it.
The snow fort I think is a really standout card in that deck. It's hard to play around. I really like it, but man, am I blown away by the versatility of KYC's deck. The first game it was all stitch, all gas, all go. The second game we saw a lot more evasive characters and a lot more teching around with the lamps and the no willows. We didn't see any willows until the end there, but it was pretty good.
But
it
he
was
had
a
those
very
lanterns.
interesting deck. Yeah.
Those lanterns put so much work. Like I've also played around with lantern, and seeing him pull that turn 3, that turn 3 with a Cood, or no, turn 2 a Cood. Man, might have to look back at that, and might have to go back to the Angel, Cood, and lantern build, because that's good.
I thought you'd have to take a turn off to play. Like to play the lantern, to set up your board, establish, but he sang the song and then played the lantern, so he got a 3 ink discount and could get a bigger character out on 2, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, getting a turn 2 cat is nuts. That's crazy, because now like we saw, I mean, Charlie literally just couldn't turn sideways. Like for the rest of that, like for the next few turns, he literally couldn't turn sideways. Honestly, for most of the game.
No. KYC just ran at that point. He was like, cool, you can't turn sideways, but I can. And I'm going to keep drawing cards to keep up my board state.
Yeah.
So I want green purple to come back with a vengeance. It's really good into Blurple, especially last weekend. I think there's a lot of good stuff there. And I'm excited to see where both these decks go.
Yeah, same. I like I said earlier, I think green purple and yellow purple are probably like my 2 favorite decks to look at right now for competitive play, just because of like what they can do, and it's so different from everything else we've seen. Like we've seen what purple steel does. Like I can like recite the turns like verbatim, like every time. Like you just 1, 2, 3, 4 strength. Turn 5, Elsa. Turn 6, Demona. Yeah, it's pretty linear in that regard. I mean, not to knock off any purple steel players or nothing like that. Like I truly think like purple steel is like a very strong deck, and I play it. I like it. I think Angel actually made the deck a lot more fun to play. At least it adds more like, and bringing in Yzma's now too, it made the deck more interesting. But we've seen purple steel for like what? Now we're on set 11, and I would say it really kind of took off in set 5, set 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been around for a while. So we've had a lot of time with it.
Once Doc came into play, purple steel really became much more of a contender into the meta, and it's always been there in the background. And now I think it won. Did it win a CCQ last weekend? Not this weekend, but last weekend.
I think so. Yes. Yeah. Actually, I can't remember her name, I believe, but she was running the Pocahontas.
The Pocahontas, I think from
it was a more aggressive lean to it. Yeah. And that was really cool. I thought that was great.
Took out the Calhouns, put in the Pocahontas, and said, all right, I'm going to see a lot of Blurple lists, and I'm just going to beat you in lore. And that was an interesting take. Very different, and I loved her interview at the end. They're like, well, you know, how did you feel about coming into here? And she said, honestly, I just came to have fun, and I never expected to win. And everybody was just like, holy crap, like that's awesome. We love that for this game.
Yeah.
It shows that it's really anybody's game at that point.
Truly, yeah. That's what I love to hear. Those are the type of opportunities I always like to see. I want to see new faces coming up, like in the community and like overall Lorcon community, but especially ours here. The Uninkables Team League is kind of made for that exact purpose, like to kind of help facilitate that more at a local level and to help grow those kinds of players that are like, hey, I just want to show up and play. And you're like, oh, cool. Well, go talk to this team like Vixens, or go talk to Mystics, or Squirrel Tutors, because you got players at your level that just started or aspiring pro, like not pro, like competitive players, or but then you also have the competitive players, the veterans that have been in the game for a while, that are kind of vested into you as a teammate. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You get to play with people that are at your own personal level, but then you also get kind of like that mentorship of someone in a team setting that cares about you growing as a player. So it's a win-win. And I also love seeing that in the wider community with, CCQs, DLCs, like how many friends I've met now through just something as like a set champs, CCS. Now I've gone to DLC Richmond and I've met like tons of people since. Like,
oh, yeah.
And we're all chatting and building decks together and figuring stuff out. So, I mean, that's what we're here for. Like, it's great. I mean, I believe we met through set champs, and that's how we started even chatting a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
This community
It's been a while now.
It has been. It's been a few sets. This community is definitely one that is, I'll say most of the community, because, there are some bad apples out there, but most of the community is exactly. It's exactly that. It's everything that Disney embodies, right? Like, we're a community. And going to DLC, I can tell you, like, for some things that was happening in my own life, I was like, wow, like, maybe this just isn't the game for me. Like, I was a little, like, downtrodden, and I was like, maybe I move on. But then I've got a ticket to DLC Richmond, and I showed up, and the amount of people that I knew, the amount of people that came and talked to me, the amount of people that I still am in contact with is just, it's incredible. And it's something that, like, we're on a computer talking to each other. There's a lot of people that I've connected now on the internet, and I suck at computers, but I'm grateful that they don't.
Yeah, it's a work in progress for me.
No, it's cool. And it's like, people who aren't always super competitive. My wife isn't very competitive. She just plays to have fun. But sometimes even they're like, hey, well, have you thought about this combination? Have you thought about this combo? And it's like, no, I'm only playing this. And my wife will be like, well, why are you playing that? And I'm like, well, that's the meta list right now. And she's like, stop doing that. Stop playing that. Do something different. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
you can find hidden gems, little nuggets of knowledge and wisdom, game 2 lore here, from anybody. And then that's a key factor. You take in information from everybody, because you never know.
And it's sometimes it's those budget decks, Corin, that you were talking about earlier. Sometimes it's those decks. Like,
Dogs was a budget deck at one point.
Right.
I mean, technically it still is.
Staff, the burn deck that was last, like that, the specs he
Yeah.
made, it was like $30 or something like that.
Yeah.
If you got like non-foils and just played the cards, like, it was crazy. Wife loves it. And I was like, interesting. Starting to become a more meta player, aren't you? But,
crossing fingers,
It's just,
I would love
know,
to meet her sometime. Next time we're all out in the big local scene, like, seriously, bring her on out. Just be like, listen, this is like one of the most friendly, welcoming communities out of any TCG. This is
she's getting there. She's getting there.
Yeah. Like me
we're
personally. Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I try the same. I tried to get her to play. She's right over here. I tried to get her to play too. I know how it is. At least your missus actually plays it. Yeah, she's shaking her head at me over there. But
you better watch out.
yeah, I'm gonna like hide now. But no, that's like the whole thing though. Is like the community aspect of this is what I enjoy the most. The fact that like you and I can get together and just talk about the game for what, like 2 hours now almost, and you know, we've met at so many different events, and you know, like I know where you're coming from. Like I know where you know you're feeling a little downcast and you're kind of having a hard time, but you know, me and like everyone else, like we all like try to get together and lift you up and lift me up and whoever else that is struggling at the time. Listen, if you're struggling, if you have a friend group in Lorcana, man, just like get that safety net, get that social safety net. You have your friends, just they will get you out of the rut. They will help you get you out of the rut. If you have good like local 100%. Friends, like that's big. That's big. And like that's what Uninkables tried to do. They were just, you know, we've just been trying to like get those groups connected. And that's what this league is for.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. So the Uninkables, they have this really cool league where we kind of played like Final Fantasy with everybody. Their Brainiac team came up with like a score. You kind of put in your last couple big tournaments and set champs in the last couple sets, and you come out with a PR score, and everybody drafts. Like there's team captains, and they have a budget, just kind of like the NFL, and you can pay up at a certain point, and you draft it. Shout out to the Vixens. That's my team. We're all women, and we're gonna crush. One of us will be going to Worlds eventually. First women's at Worlds.
Yeah, let's go, Hillary. Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go, Hills.
That's my dream. That's my dream.
Take it home, Hills. Take it home.
But no, like everybody struggles, and it's nice. It's nice when you're there at that low point, just to know that there are people here, and that's Uninkables is really good at that. I'll shout out Corwin. You guys have such a great team, and you guys show up to a lot of stuff, and it is noticed and appreciated in the community because you guys bring friendly faces with you. So keep it up, man. You guys are doing great stuff.
Thank you. I mean, that's what we strive for personally. Like I mean, when we built the team, that was like kind of like in our like kind of team mission statement. You know, like it's like community first, then you know we get into like, oh hey, we're like the competitive team and stuff, but our focus is like the community, and then you know we go into all right, now we're gonna be a competitive team and kind of try to lead by example and boost everyone else up with us. So it's like the whole community as a whole is kind of part of the team. That's not why we kind of keep it as like Team Uninkables as our community thing, because it's like really at the end of the day, like you guys are kind of on our team because we play together all the time and we're bettering each other. So
yeah,
that's the whole.
Well, it's just nice.
Our goal.
It's nice to see somebody walking and talking the walk and the talk, and it's refreshing. So I just really appreciate and respect you guys a lot.
Thank you, Hills, and I mean we respect you too, like tons. I mean like I think I told you this at Top Table, so I'm laying out some inside secrets. Sorry, Mystics. I want to say you were probably like the #1 target for as far as planning, because we all know you're good. We know you're good. So I mean, it took a lot of prep. I'm just telling you that now. So like, don't think it was just like, oh, like, you know, so and so just, you know, took me out and was like whatevs. Like, nah, there was prep. There was prep involved. So trust me. And it showed. But that shows me though that I appreciate the Mystics. Now we're kind of getting off tangent. Now we're talking about another team here, but like the Mystics, I appreciate all those players. They're all great players, and same with Vixens. And I think that shows a lot of respect for the Vixens, that the Mystics took a considerable amount of time to prep, knowing who they were going against. So
That's appreciated. That
yeah.
makes me feel better about myself, even though I totally got curb stomped and the practice paid off.
yeah, but that's great. You know, that's part of the league's fun. You know, it's like, oh, like I'm going against Hills, I gotta get ready, or I'm going against Charlie, I gotta get ready. You know, KYC is crazy good.
I was like, I cannot play Blurple. I cannot put a Blurple card down in this league because everybody's gonna think that I'm playing Blurple, and I just can't do it.
That's part of the fun.
So I know it. So it's forcing me to like grow as a player and learn different decks and different lines, which is honestly is great because now when I play against them, I know the lines a lot better than just like sitting across from them. And it's really cool. It's doing some things for me that I didn't even expect. And my wife is like, stop playing the same colors, do something different. It's so boring watching you play. And I'm like, cool, thank you.
But hey, you know what? There's two ways you can go about this, right? And this is for everyone else that's in our community team league. You got two options when it comes to that. You can, like you were suggesting, play something different, throw them off, or just be the best player in the room. So that's why I tell people sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you gotta be the better player and just be like, you know what? Yeah, I know that you know that I know that I'm playing Blurple, but I'm just that good. I'm that guy. I'm that gal. All right? I'm gonna play Blurple and still beat you. So sometimes you go that route, and then sometimes you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm playing red green evasives or something, and like. No, that's full cap. That's no. But like, you know, just go a completely different direction. But it helps you in one way or the other. Like if you're in the league or you're aspiring to play, you can go two routes. You can just improve yourself with the deck that you know, or you can make yourself more versatile and start playing other decks. Will you be the master of many? Probably not, but you'll be versatile. Or you can just master that one deck and just, you know, try to be the best at that deck. And honestly, this game really rewards that, I would say. Like anyone that's new or maybe is on a budget and just can only afford to go into one like color combo, I strongly suggest that. Just master a color combo and it'll take you far.
The if you're still listening, the reigning world champion, he started by playing one color combo, and he said, no, listen, I'm gonna play red blue. He watched it in Vegas, and he's like, I'm gonna play red blue, and my goal is to be the very best red blue player. And that is how he won worlds. He brought red blue. I still question. He played Edmund Chu in the finals, and I question why Edmund Chu didn't bench that deck. Because if I ever played against DKP and had the opportunity to bench that I would 100% be benching that. But he didn't. That's fair.
He wanted to play on hard mode.
But Corin, you have a point. Like if you want to get into this game and you want to just be budget friendly and pick a deck, right now, say dogs. You wanted to play dogs. Just go in on dogs and be the best dog player that you can. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I would watch game footage of other decks and how they play out and learn their lines and stuff like that. But just play dogs then. I think that's a great advice.
Yeah. All right. So I think we've had plenty of fun here today, and I think we should probably start getting ready to close up. So I'm gonna say this now. Hillary, it was a pleasure. We definitely gotta do this again soon. This was a lot of fun.
This is awesome.
So down.
Thank you, Gordon.
Absolutely. Anytime. And this is going to be it for today. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching the Uninkables Team League podcast. My name is ZeGaming, and here is my good friend Hillary. And we will catch you all next time. Happy questing out there.
See you next week.
See you next week.